We're into the full swing of summer here at Rare now, and that means there's flowers of every shape and color all over the landscape. Have you ever seen a flower so beautiful that you wish you could see it all year round? Well, today we're going to show you how to do exactly that by making your own DIY plant press. This here is a herbarium, and what that is a collection of dried plants that were all dehydrated using a plant press. By removing the moisture of the plants, we can preserve the plant so that we can study it any time all year round. By removing the moisture from a plant, it lasts much longer. Think of how a raisin could last in your cupboard, whereas a grape that's all full of water would start to get moldy and attract flies and insects. For collecting our specimens, all you'll really need is a Ziploc bag. Once you find a flower you like, simply pinch off a few of the flowers without trying to damage the plant, and then put it inside your Ziploc bag to carry it home. You'll notice here how I'm not pulling the roots of the plant out so the rest of the plant can keep growing, and I'm also pulling from a patch where there's plenty of these flowers, so I'm not doing any damage to the population. Another place where there's an abundance of foliage is a tree, so going to a tree and grabbing a leaf or two, the tree can keep growing and you will have a beautiful specimen for your herbarium. This here is a black walnut tree, which is a species I haven't collected yet, so I'll take a leaf off the bottom and add it to my collection. If you're new to the world of plants, my challenge for you is to find this one, which is plantain, Plantago major. This plant, even if you live far from a forest, can be found almost anywhere. City sidewalk cracks, soccer fields, parks. Look for these veins in the back that will help you distinguish the plant. Well, now that I've got a pretty good collection of flowers, I'm ready to go home and build the plant press. The materials for this are easy to find in any recycling bin. You need some cardboard, newspaper, and then something heavy on top to weigh it all down, such as a textbook. Remove the plants that you collected from your Ziploc bag and make sure none of them got damaged in the carrying process. To dry these plants out, we're going to be making a little bit of a paper lasagna. Take your first layer of cardboard, put a piece of newsprint on top of it, and then take a plant and carefully lay it on top of this. The newsprint will draw out the water as the plant dries. Make sure you arrange the flower how you like it to be dried, and then put another piece of newsprint on top. Once that plant is secured, put another piece of cardboard down and begin the process again. You can continue adding layers to this lasagna until all of your plants are secure between a piece of paper and cardboard. Once you're finished, take your textbook or heavy object and place it on top. Now the only step is waiting. Make sure every week or so you check your plants to make sure they're drying okay. This is about 1 week after we originally stored the plants. And you can see they're already well on their way to becoming beautiful specimens. There's still a little bit of drying to do, but you can see they're much drier than when they started. And look there's still so much color stored within the petals. Within a few weeks, your specimen will be totally dry and ready to use. Now, creating a herbarium isn't the only thing you can do with these dried plant specimens. You can use the flower petals or leaves for tons of different crafts that we'll show you how to do all throughout this summer and fall. So stay tuned for more nature activity videos from Rare.